Welcome to Young Turks Transformers. I'm Shireen Bhan. Over the next 30 minutes, we bring you the story of a game changer, a young entrepreneur who's rewriting the rules of the Indian SME game. We also put the spotlight on a change agent, a social entrepreneur who's come up with a sustainable business development to change the lives of millions of Indians. And on Launchpad, it's time for us to profile a young startup or incubating company. Here's a quick glimpse of what we have lined up. Our game changer this week is a second-generation entrepreneur, but for the last 4 years, he's been trying to strengthen the family's hospitality business. Keshav Balji joined the Royal Orchid in 2006. Since then, he's developed 7 new hotels, he's strengthened the Royal Orchid brand and even taken it outside of India into Tanzania. Here's the story of this 130 crore rupee hospitality venture that's hoping to break into the top 5 in India. For 26-year-old Keshav Balji, the decision to turn entrepreneur meant building on the 3-decade-old hospitality heritage of the 130 crore rupee Royal Orchid Group. A challenge this second-generation hotelier was up for, and how. A graduate from the Wharton School of Business with an MBA from the Indian School of Business, Keshav gave up a career in investment banking with Lehman Brothers to join his family business in 2006. Taking on the mantle, Keshav's first entrepreneurial challenge was to invest over 100 crore rupees raised by the company's IPO in 2006. Since then, this game changer has developed 7 new hotels, doubled Royal Orchid's strength and built a global footprint for the brand. But hospitality was never Keshav's first love.
When I started up, I never thought that I would join the family business. I was actually interested in computer engineering. I thought I'd start my own software business at some point of time. So when I finished my studies and I went abroad, I actually pursued a dual degree. I did a computer engineering degree and a business degree, and the idea was to be a software entrepreneur at some point of time. But some years into it, I got bitten by the finance bug, and I think I was really excited, and I wanted to be an investment banker. And I fulfilled my dream, and I worked in New York City with Lehman Brothers in actually mergers and acquisitions for some time. And I actually enjoyed that. But at some point, I think things were starting to heat up in Bangalore. The business was getting a little bit more professionalized, and I realized that there was an opportunity here for me to come in and add some value to the business and hopefully expand it quite a bit.
Targeting the global business traveler with its value for money proposition, the Royal Orchid Group today manages 12 properties across 6 destinations in India with its 3 brands. While Hotel Royal Orchid is the 5-star facility, Royal Orchid Central caters to the business traveler. Its 3rd brand, Royal Orchid Suites, are service apartments to cater to the traveler in for the long haul.
The expansion that we have done has allowed us to be present in many of the cities that our top corporate accounts would like us to be in. So we have been able to service our corporate accounts in various cities. More importantly, what we have done is we have formed a cluster strategy, which is unique in the hospitality industry. Of course, there are certain larger players which tend to follow this as well. We have hotels in the same city that are in different price points. So the traction that we've been able to create is when we enter a client's office, we're able to present to them a full-fledged hospitality solution that people from their top tier all the way down to their junior tiers can travel to our hotels across different price points in all the cities. So from the Hotel Royal Orchid brand to the Royal Orchid Central and to some of our resorts, we're able to provide all their corporate travelers a place to stay, and the same Royal Orchid standards of service. So that's really how we've been able to beat the competition several times and in all the cities that we're in. Of course, having a national footprint helps us fight our competition in cities that they are not present. Of course, sometimes you are not present in all cities and we are still yet to grow. So certainly some of the larger chains sometimes have an edge over us in some of the small accounts. But that's something we are hopefully going to bridge in the years to come.
To compete with the big boys, Keshav has lined up investments worth 500 crore rupees to develop 1 million square feet in 2010. Focusing on Tier 1 and Tier 2 cities across India, the brand has partnered with real estate players like the Century Group and Vascon Engineers to operate hotels under the management contract model. Already managing 3 properties in Bangalore and Pune, Keshav today has a portfolio of over 1,200 rooms under the brand. So what more is in the works at Royal Orchid?
We will be adding about another 1,000 keys to our existing inventory, so we will be doubling in size. We will be growing to more cities. In 2 years, we'll be adding our first resort outside the country in Tanzania and Dar es Salaam. And we are also going to be professionalizing. Our hope is to be in the top 5 hospitality brands in the country, and we'd like to be present in all Tier 1 and Tier 2 cities in the next 5 years. And we'd like to have 4,000 keys by 2015. And that's really where Royal Orchid is going in the next few years.
Awarded the Best Budget Hotel by the Ministry of Tourism in 2009 and winner of the Golden Star Award 2010 for Excellence in Hospitality. As the Royal Orchid tagline goes, you'll always get more than you expect.
Royal Orchid Hotels has an ambition of being the leading hospitality chain for a discerning traveler worldwide. It's an ambitious target, but the way we're going to get there is by providing our travelers, and especially our corporate clients, better value every time they stay with us by constantly innovating and by ensuring that we provide our services at a more competitive price point than our competition.
Keshav here is wishing you and the Royal Orchid the very best of luck. Time for a break, but when we return, the story of an organization that's putting runaway children back on track. The story of railway children when we return.